Hello everyone and welcome back to another Thursday Thought. I'm on my way to get Rio. He is at the top of the hill. At least I think he is. He's not down here, so I'm trying to find him. Lord knows I'll go all the way up to the top of the hill and he'll be hiding somewhere in the trees that I just happen to not be able to see. Anyways, I wanted to talk today about some things I have seen in the news in places, like in certain places in California and things like that, where they're trying to ban like all horse-related competition, livestock-related competition, and stuff like that over the potential of abuse in the sport, which, don't get me wrong, there is always the potential for abuse in any kind of sport, even sports that don't involve animals. Oh. This hill kills me, especially when it's hot. So, here's my thing. First of all, there are way more good people showing animals in rodeo, Western sports, things like that. Any kind of equestrian sport, any kind of livestock sport. Those animals are fed. They have a place to live. And here's the thing, your horse, your animal needs to look physically well. If they don't look like they've been fed or they look like they've been beaten, you're going to get reported. People nowadays don't stand for that crap. We have more ethical judges. We have a lot more ethical people out there taking care of their animals, more so than we've ever seemed to have. I don't know how true that is. You don't know everybody's situation. And sometimes the definition of abuse, especially in today's terms, is very flexible, especially when it comes to horses. I'm dying. The hill always looks like, it's not gonna be that big of a deal. It is. Oh, I think I see Rio. Hold on. Rio! I know he can hear me, he's just ignoring me. Rio! Why are you gonna make me walk all the way? Hey! Hi! I know he recognizes me because he'll do this little come on! Let's go! He's gonna follow me up to this gate. Anyway. But here's the problem. Oh, he's gonna catch up to me. Hi! He's winded like I am. He's got a vet appointment coming up soon to check out to make sure his breathing isn't something we need to be worried about. But he seems to be acting normal. Anyway, so here's the deal. We already have a problem with overpopulation in the horse world. Watch, he's gonna leave me. He knows where he's going. He's going down to the barn, he knows. Plus, he always wants to go faster than me. And instead of struggling with it, I just let him go. Anyway, the problem is we have an overpopulation of horses. That's a fact. Irresponsible breeders, people who don't know how to keep horses apart or breed because, oh, I want to have a baby horse because I think it's cute and baby animals are cute, whatever. Make money off of them, but then they don't make money off them, so they end up in slaughter auctions, things like that. But the problem is, if we were to get rid of all of these competitions because of the few people, the very few people, the minority that abuse their animals, the problem is a lot of these people who do good to their animals and take care of them, these shows, these competitions, that's their livelihood. That's what puts food on their table, what pays for their horses, what pays for their hobby, what keeps those animals healthy. And those people are the ones who aren't irresponsible breeders. Those are the people who sometimes go to these auctions with some of the extra money they have and say, you know what? I'm going to rescue a few horses that decided to be abandoned because of whatever reason. I'm not saying there's not sometimes horses who are born with really bad temperaments and have issues that are beyond what training can do because they've been really messed up due to really messed up breeding that's like incestual and things like that. But my point is, if you take away all those competitions, all that money making, suddenly a person who has 40 horses, 40 show horses. I was listening to one girl talk about how she was getting ready to go to this show, and she was getting ready to literally take 40 horses to a show. 40. And she was going to show all of them, and it was at this big show, and they were all going to make money. And then and she was just showing all this stuff. And the amount of stuff they buy for those horses to make them more comfortable, it's ridiculous. So just think about that. What happens then? You have 40 horses that all need to be fed, taken care of, and your one stream of income that makes all that possible is now taken away from you. Where do you think all those animals are going? So now, hundreds of thousands of horses, hundreds of thousands of animals that are kept alive and well fed, well cared for, are now having to be sold off and dropped off, or either kept and not fed enough or taken care of as well, all because of a couple people in the industry that are abusers. Just because of that small selection of people that give different things a bad name. And it's not fair. So just think about that whenever you're listening to these people talk about their reasons why. As you can tell, I'm very sweaty and red because it is hot out here. When they tell you why we should cancel all these events, get rid of them. Who cares? Where are all those animals going? All the cows? If maybe they were show animals, bull riding, things like that. You've got these big bulls, and they've been taken care of way better than some people have been taken care of because they make a lot of money. Y'all would not believe how much bucking bulls make. So now what? They can't use them. Breeding, the only reason they'd breed those bulls is to produce more bucking bulls so that they can use them for bucking. And those bulls get an amazing life, plenty of food, and when they're not working, they're chilling. So then what? Well, now you got to slaughter them. And you're not going to get much meat off of them. They're all muscle. Anyway, my thought is that those kind of people are just idiots. They have nothing to do with livestock in general. And I think the only people who should be making decisions on livestock and show animals like that are people who are actually in it. They actually know what's going on. Anyone who's not and decides they're going to make a decision about farming, they're going to make a decision about livestock, equine, any of that, they need to shut up. We don't make decisions about what they do with their hobbies, their free time, and their business because we don't know. Ooh, got some thunder. They don't need to make decisions about ours. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little bit of a ugly opinion, but I will stand by that opinion. See you next time, guys.